My beloved child, right now you are not behind, lost, or forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be for this moment, this word, this encounter with me. Everything you have walked through, the longing, the confusion, the battles no one else saw, has brought you right here so I can speak to your heart in a personal way. I see how you are searching. I see your need for strength, for clarity, and for a deep reassurance that you are not doing life alone. Hear me. What you are receiving now is more than comfort or nice words. I am drawing close to give you real help, real wisdom, and real presence that can transform how you live, how you think, and how you face every challenge, no matter how dark the night or how high the mountain feels. Right now, pause for a moment, take a slow, deep breath, and whisper, I am not alone. Let your heart respond to this truth as you keep listening. This is not a distant message. This is my heart speaking into your today, calling you by name. You have heard others call you strong, brave, or victorious, yet sometimes those words feel far away or untrue. But when I look at you, I don't see failure. I see my beloved child, created for victory, not for defeat. So let your heart listen carefully. Let these words reach the deepest places inside you, places that human voices could never fully touch. I delight in the fact that you even want to listen. Your desire to hear me is a sign that your spirit is alive, sensitive, and open to what is real and eternal. If these words are touching your heart, don't rush past them. Gently place your hand over your heart and say, I receive your love and your nearness. I search the world for hearts like yours, hearts that want to rise from sadness, that want to endure through every trial, and that still long for lasting joy. Your desire to overcome has never been ignored by me. From the moment you open your eyes each morning until the time you finally close them at night, I am with you. I am beside you in your struggle. I count your tears and I sit with you in the heaviness that others don't see. On the nights when it feels like hope is too small, when you are too tired to even pray, I am not disappointed in you. Even there, when your mind is racing and your heart is heavy, I lean close and quietly remind you, you are not alone and you are not abandoned. I am not like people who leave when it becomes hard. I don't walk away when you need help the most. When others fail you, when love seems to fall short, when disappointment wraps around your heart like a fog, remember who I am. I stay. I remain close. I pay attention to the sighs and groans you keep buried inside, the ones you don't have words for. When pain tries to drown you and sorrow feels too big to carry, do not give in to fear. I am not going anywhere. I will not walk away. When you cry out, I hear you. When you cannot cry out, I still see you. Even in your lowest moments, I hold time and situation in my hands. Nothing is too big for me, and your weakness does not reduce my love. Don't walk through your days as if you are blind or alone. Don't let your soul be trapped by despair. That is the trap of your enemy. Instead, become more aware of my nearness. The pain you feel is temporary. Freedom is real, and it is yours as you rest in me and trust what I say. Lift your focus above the constant negative voices, above the images and words that fill you with anxiety. Believe what I'm telling you, because my love for you never runs out and never changes. There is nothing I would not do to see you flourish, to see your soul strong, peaceful, and full of life. I want you to step into each day with a faith that shines brighter than any shadow, with courage that isn't natural but comes from my spirit within you. You are human, you are imperfect, You see your flaws clearly, but do not let shame name you. My spirit lives inside you and breaks what looks unbreakable. Doors will open, enemies will lose their hold. Obstacles will give way when you choose to walk in the faith I placed in your heart. Do not look first to fear-filled news or to the bitter voices that only speak out of their own hurt. Their advice is shallow and their promise is empty. Wake up and notice what I am already doing. These are the signs you have prayed to see. My voice is moving in your spirit right now, bringing truth and comfort. Do not hand your trust to those who trade your hope for their gain, or to those who pretend to lead but steal peace and joy from others. Be wise. Your future doesn't depend on winning the approval of the loudest crowd. It depends on your walk with me, steady and close. You don't have to go far to find me. My word is near you, alive and active, written on the pages of Scripture and echoed in your own heart. Songs and promises from long ago were given for people just like you. People hungry for wholeness, tired of lies, ready to break destructive patterns and walk away from slander, hate, and every form of darkness. Before any of that, you must know this. You are loved right now. You are already forgiven. The debt of your sin was fully paid, not by empty talk, but by sacrifice and blood. My resurrection is not a story or a myth. It is the proof that my promises are alive. As I rose, so you can rise with me at your side, no matter how dark the world becomes. All over the world, even in this moment, many hearts are opening like yours. They are laying down what is toxic for their lives and homes. They are choosing not to live trapped in sadness or negativity. This step is more than a decision. It's a new birth, a doorway into joy, a chance to truly live instead of just survive. Words struggle to show you how much I love you, but know this: you belong to me. I care for you with gentleness. I protect you with compassion. My patience with you does not run out. In every season of your life, from your youngest memories to this very moment, your heart has always mattered to me. My angels surround you more than you realize, guarding you from things that aim to disturb your peace. I watch to keep sorrow and anxiety from taking deep root in you. I long for us to walk closely together, not as strangers, but as companions. Many say they know me, but they do not understand my heart. It was never my desire to crush you or break you. Everything I have done to save you, every act of forgiveness, every second chance, has flowed from my longing to hold you close forever. Your humanity does not scare me. Your mistakes, your confusion, your frailty do not push me away. I am not keeping a list of your failures. I am not looking for chances to punish you or test you without purpose. Let go of the heavy load of guilt. You don't have to carry it to prove that you love me. When you go through trials and hardships, don't turn to blame, turn into me. Come with honesty, not shame. Open your heart so I can fill it with my love and mercy, which renew each morning like the sunrise. Let my voice greet you at the start of the day. Let it fill your mind with what is good, pure, and beautiful. Even when you suffer, trust that I have already overcome everything that tries to defeat you. I have cleared a path for you to walk in victory. That victory is yours if you will receive it. The answer you are searching for is closer than you think. Faith is the key. Faith connects your heart to mine and releases the promises I've stored in you. Right now, choose one area of your life that feels heavy and quietly say, I trust you here. Let this simple step of faith open the way for me to move. Remember what I have already done. Think of the unexpected gifts, the moments of joy that came when you least expected them. Speak my promises out loud today. Fix your heart firmly on me, and you will find reasons to rejoice. I am your defender who never fails. I am your steady support that does not collapse. Even when your senses cannot see proof, my love continues to give freely, without conditions and without fail. Every moment you give to me is multiplied back into your life in ways you may not see right away, but they are as real as rain on dry ground. Your quiet prayers, your hidden gratitude, your worship when no one is watching, all of it reaches me. Even when you feel alone, my spirit surrounds you. I soften the tension in your heart. I calm your thoughts and restore your mind. When you come close to me, you drink from a well that never runs dry. There is no safer place for your soul than in my presence. Today, before you move on to anything else, close your eyes for a few seconds and simply breathe in my presence. Whisper, I am safe with you, and let your soul rest in that. Let these truths soak into you. Let them gently push out the lies and the pain. When you let me in, chains begin to break. Heavy sadness starts to lift. The warmth of my presence moves into the cold places that have lingered inside you for too long. You will find strength to watch your words, to guard your reactions, to protect your eyes and heart. I care deeply about your future, and that is why I ask you not to be shaped by the world's filth. Don't invite envy, division, or constant comparison into your home. Give your family the gift of integrity and kindness. Speak blessing, not curses. Refuse to let criticism and harshness poison your home. As you listen and follow, wisdom will grow in you. Strength will bloom. Your mind will become sharper, your discernment clearer. You will discover gifts that feel beyond the ordinary. Blessings specially held for those who walk closely with me and live by my word. Let my favor be a shield around your home. I send you security and protection, but I treasure loyalty and faithfulness. As your provision increases, and as you see victories in your life, do not forget me. Don't chase things that drain your joy or pull your heart away from what really matters. You are more valuable than any possession, title, or human praise. Nothing on earth compares to your worth in my eyes. Give me the place of honor in your life and in your household. Be faithful with your family. Seek me. Trust my promises. I will take care of you because you belong to me, and it brings me joy to see you thrive. Say it with your own mouth, that you love me, that you trust me, not just when you lack, but when blessings flood your life. Your long season of waiting is not forgotten. It will bring a beautiful harvest. Every wise choice, every time you stayed patient, every time you resisted giving up, it all mattered to me. With each obstacle you faced, I was shaping wisdom inside you. You now stand near a new beginning. Step forward with faith. I am waiting to show you more of my heart, to reveal how present I have been and how deep my love truly goes. I know you have searched for answers in noisy places, in distractions that left you more tired than before. But my voice often meets you in the quiet after the storm, in those still moments when your soul finally exhales. I see the questions about your future, the pressure in your chest, the restlessness that keeps you awake. None of it is hidden from me. You are fully seen and fully cherished. Not as the version of yourself you think you should be, but as you are right now. Every breath you take matters to me. Every tear is noticed before it falls. The world keeps telling you to hurry, to fix everything, to look perfect, to never break. I invite you to lay those pressures down. Come to me as you are, not as you hope to be someday. In my presence, shame has no seat. Self-hatred does not get a voice. I know you sometimes wonder if your prayers are heard at all, or if the quiet words you whisper are just lost in the air. Let me assure you, not a single word is missed. My heart leans toward you. Even the longings you cannot put into words matter deeply to me. I do not measure your worth by how strong you appear or how well you hold it together on your own. I look for the simple willingness to reach for my hand. I have watched you try to stand under heavy loads. I have seen you wipe your face and keep going when no one else noticed. I am not far. I am near you, offering rest. My arms have always been open. Your setbacks do not reduce my love. Even your doubts have not pushed me away. Instead, they draw me closer because I long for an honest relationship, not a perfect performance. There is room here for your questions, your tears, and your fears. Where I am, there is no condemnation waiting to crush you. I don't demand impossible sacrifices to prove your worth. The world teaches you to hide your broken parts so that you might be accepted, but I already see behind the mask. I see the real you, the one I created and cherish. You don't have to keep working to earn what I already give freely, my presence and my love. Let that truth loosen the weight on your shoulders. Let my voice be louder than the replay of your regrets. Nothing in your life is wasted with me. Every experience, the painful ones, the confusing ones, the joyful ones, is being woven into something filled with grace. I have walked with you longer than you know. In the late nights when you didn't know where to turn, I was there. In the mornings when anxiety rushed at you, I was still holding you. My guidance has never been dependent on your perfect understanding. It has always depended on your willingness to trust and let me lead. You may feel that your story has gone off track, that you took wrong turns that cannot be fixed. But I specialize in bringing beauty out of what looks ruined. The seeds I placed in your heart, ideas, dreams, desires for good, have not died. Some are simply waiting for the right season to grow. Don't fear the unknown or the unfinished parts of your life. Where you see broken roads and gaps, I see paths forming and doors opening. My plans run deeper than circumstances and are stronger than your uncertainty. Even when you can't see it, I am working. When you feel alone, pause and notice the quiet warmth that appears in your heart. This is my presence. You were created for closeness with me, not distance. I know every longing you carry, even the ones you've never told anyone. Nothing you confess will shock me or drive me away. I already know, and I still pull you into my embrace. Let the noise around you fade for a moment. Let your heart receive this assurance. You are enough because I call you mine. When you feel too weak to go on, remember that I am your strength. When you are afraid of failing, remember my grace covers what you cannot fix. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. You do not have to pretend for me. This is a safe place for honesty. Let your defenses fall and allow yourself to be loved as you are. I am your safe place and your encourager. My words to you are not like anyone else's advice. They reach into hidden places and bring gentle light, not harsh judgment. You don't need to hide your scars from me. I am the healer who can give your scars new meaning. I take the weaknesses the world despises and use them to show my power and kindness. You are not reduced by your hurt. In many ways, your tenderness and empathy have become more beautiful because of what you have walked through. There are gifts I have placed in you that match your journey exactly. These gifts will shine more brightly as you keep trusting me with your story. I know how easy it is to compare your life to others, to feel behind, less successful, or unnoticed. But I do not measure you by outward results. I look at the heart. I celebrate every small step you take toward me. Every moment you choose hope over despair, kindness over bitterness, truth over comfort. I see them all. Let go of the fear that you are never enough. You are already held securely in my arms. You don't need to chase after human approval from those who don't truly know your worth. Rest instead in the unchanging truth that my love for you is unconditional. When anxiety grips your thoughts, come to me with your worries. You can speak them, write them, or simply sit with me and let my peace fill you. I know what you think and feel before you find the words. My peace is not fragile. It does not disappear when circumstances shift. It is an anchor when everything feels unstable. When you doubt, bring your doubts to me too. They do not scare me or make me draw back. I welcome your honest questions. I am strong enough to handle everyone. In seasons of disappointment, when prayers seem unanswered and hope feels thin, I am still working on your behalf. My silence is never absence. My timing is not neglect. I hold keys to doors that will open at the right time, not a moment too soon or too late. Think of the flowers in the field. They don't strive or worry, yet they are cared for. In the same way, I see what you need before you ask, and I take joy in caring for you. This care is not based on your performance, but on who I am, a loving father. Let go of the lie that you must earn my attention. You had my attention before you even knew my name. Today, let your soul breathe out. You are at home in my presence. Whether you feel worthy or not, I choose you again and again. My love covers every season of your life, and my word stands as a promise you can lean on. Keep coming back, keep listening. I still have more to show you. The story I am writing with you is unlike any other, a story full of redemption, healing, and new beginnings. In your quiet moments, when your heart is searching for relief, I am closer than your next breath. There is no distance between your longing and my compassion. The pain and confusion you have felt do not disqualify you from my love. Instead, they open doors for me to come in and show you kindness beyond what you expect. The thoughts you've hidden, the memories you avoid, the fears you barely name, those are the spaces I long to fill with my gentle touch. I do not come to criticize and crush you. I come to bring peace where there has been turmoil. When shame tries to convince you that you are far from me, remember this: I do not measure you by your failures. I look at you through the depth of my desire to restore you. Let your heart rest for a moment with no performance, no pressure. You do not need to impress me. I made you on purpose. Every detail of who you are, strengths, weaknesses, dreams, even your quirks, is known and held by me. You worry that your doubts and fears might push you outside of my care. But those very struggles invite me to do some of my best work in you. As you wrestle, as tears fall without warning, my heart is moved with tenderness. My gaze on you is full of affection and understanding. Nothing on your heart is too small for me, and no hope you carry is too silly or too late for my attention. Bring everything to me as a child would bring every thought and need to a loving parent. I am not tired of your questions. Each question becomes a doorway into a deeper experience of my faithfulness. As you pour out your fears about tomorrow, your doubts about your worth, your questions about your purpose, listen for my reassurance. I did not design you for a life ruled by anxiety, confusion, and constant self-doubt. The world's measures are always changing, but my truth over you is steady. You are chosen. You are wanted. You are not someone I will ever give up on. There will be times when it feels like your prayers fall into silence and disappointment builds quiet walls between us. But my silence is not rejection, and my delays are not refusals. Sometimes I answer by shaping your heart, not by instantly changing your circumstances. I am teaching you trust that goes deeper than outward success, hope that rises above surface comfort. Let go of the heavy pressure to control every outcome. I am the author of your story, weaving grace through each unexpected turn. Even loss and setback can become doors into a greater fullness when you keep your heart open to me. Don't underestimate what I can do with small acts of faith. Seeds sown with tears will one day grow into joy. Every time you chose truth instead of an easy lie, compassion instead of coldness, courage instead of staying numb, I saw it. Those quiet victories shape who you are becoming. If you ever wonder whether your sacrifices matter, remember this: nothing is wasted in my sight. I use everything, even your questions and weaknesses, to grow you. Look back, not just at your achievements, but at how your heart has been gradually changed. The invitation is still here. Will you pause from striving for a moment and listen for my heartbeat inside your own? I am not impressed by your illusion of perfection. I delight in your willingness to come back, again and again, bringing your broken pieces as a gift for me to heal. In my light, shame cannot stay. Every time you have thought you were too much or not enough, I was there, ready to replace those lies with my truth. Let yourself be fully seen, even the parts you hide from others. That is where my light shines brightest. Let my love rewrite your story. The labels you have worn, failure, outsider, disappointment, do not hold power in my presence. I call you beloved, redeemed, precious. Each new day is a fresh canvas, and I long to paint freedom, healing, and joy over your life. You are not a mistake, not an accident, and not forgotten. I formed you with intention and prepared good works for you long before you knew they existed. The obstacles in front of you are not proof that I am against you. They are places where you can lean into my strength, where you can discover resources you didn't know you had in me. My provision will meet you in your need. You don't have to copy anyone else's journey. I did not design you to live their story or chase their path. Your race is your own, marked out by my care. When you are tempted to compare, when you look left and right and feel behind, pause. Look back at me. I define your worth and direct your steps. What I have planned for you cannot be taken by another, and I will never leave you to face life alone. Let gratitude meet you in ordinary moments, the small kindness, the simple meal, the quiet laugh, the breath you just took. I am present in all of it, inviting you to slow down and notice my nearness. If guilt tries to convince you that your failures have disqualified you, remember my power to redeem. I can weave hope through loss, restoration through regret. No wound is too deep, no story too tangled for my healing. My love is patient and stubborn in the best way. It does not let you go. Believe this, not because you have done enough to deserve it, but because it is my desire to give it. When your heart feels numb, when you feel far away, reach out anyway. I am closer than you think. I live within you, breathing life into your quietest prayers and your boldest hopes. Even your sorrow is not wasted. When touched by my hands, it becomes part of a larger beauty. Where you faced rejection, I offer acceptance. Where you felt invisible, I see you and celebrate you. Lift your eyes from what you lack and notice the new abundance I am bringing. Maybe slowly, but always with purpose. Your story is not defined by one failure. It is defined by the ongoing work of my redemption. You have heard the voice that says, "You are not enough." You have felt the tone that says, "You are unseen," or "too flawed." Let those lies be quieted by my steady attention. I have never looked away from you. There is tenderness in the way I hold your whole story. The moments you regret, the dreams you hold carefully, the fears you rarely admit, I see them all, and I still cherish you. In the hidden places where it is just you and me, I speak encouragement, not condemnation. I am always speaking, always guiding, even when you don't recognize it clearly. My love is not fragile. It doesn't depend on you always doing everything right. I loved you before your first breath. I delight in you, not because you perform, but because you are mine. Lay down the heavy weight of constantly trying to prove yourself. That pressure is not from me. Rest in the truth that your worth is settled by my word. When you are disappointed and the way ahead feels blocked, remember I walk before you and beside you. Nothing you face is wasted in my hands. I am shaping you in your struggle with tenderness and purpose. Even the ashes of what you've lost can become a place where I grow something beautiful. Even as you mourn what hasn't yet happened, I whisper hope deeper within you. Trust me with what you love most. The greatest act of faith is often a quiet surrender, opening your hands and letting me hold your plans, your worries, your future. Letting go does not mean you are abandoned. It means you are finally resting in my faithfulness. When you yield, you make space for me to do what only I can do, to turn ordinary moments into something sacred and to bring meaning out of what once felt empty. Over time, you will see that I am gentle with what you entrust to me. In your loneliness, when you feel no one really understands, remember I know you fully. No cheer is unseen, no silent prayer ignored. I wrap you in compassion and give you courage to take even the smallest next step. Rest in my presence. Let my spirit comfort you, especially in seasons when the world seems quiet. I am still speaking. Listen for my encouragement in the stillness. I come not with harsh demands, but with gentle leading. You wonder what tomorrow holds and whether your best days are behind you. Hear me, my mercies are new every morning. Just as the sun rises after the longest night, I keep renewing your hope. I am not limited by what has been lost or broken. I am able to restore what feels beyond repair and redeem what the world has written off. Look up. Your story is still unfolding. Every new day carries new chances to encounter my goodness. You do not walk this road alone. My promises are woven through each day of your life. Change may feel scary, but do not let fear make your choices. I have already walked ahead of you. My hand is steady for you to hold, and my voice will guide you in uncertainty. Do not let anxiety choke the seeds of faith I have planted within you. In the soil of trust, great things grow. Your past does not dictate your future with me. Yesterday's patterns are not chains I place on you. I am the God of fresh starts, new mercies, and unexpected possibilities. Let my love move into the places where shame still lingers. Let my truth silence accusations. You are not what has been done to you, and you are not only defined by what you have done. You are defined by my call and my love. Sometimes I ask you to forgive, not only others, but also yourself. Let me hold the weight of old wounds. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or saying it was okay. It means releasing what you cannot fix into my hands. As you surrender these burdens, you will feel freedom and joy slowly return. Through this process, you will come to know my heart and your identity as my beloved in a deeper way. I am patient with your journey. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. I do not shame you for your struggles. I keep inviting you back into closeness and renewal. When you face mountains that seem too big, do not give up. I know each one, and I provide strength for every step. You may feel weak, but I work powerfully in your vulnerability. Lean on me, not just in victory, but especially in hardship. Let me be your solid ground and the wind that carries you when you can't carry yourself. I am steady in my help and constant in my presence. Let yourself hope again. Disappointment is not your only companion. When hope is rooted in me, it is not fragile. You are free to dream again, to expect my goodness, to believe that your story is not over. Even in waiting, even in uncertainty, I am weaving redemption through your days. I am not shocked by your doubts or fears. I am your anchor and your calm. You are safe in my care, and my love is both your shelter and your reason to keep hoping. Let me walk with you. Let me carry what is too heavy. There are seasons when it feels like nothing is moving, when your heart feels frozen. Don't believe the lie that nothing is happening. My work is often hidden, like seeds growing underground. Your quiet choices to keep going, your unseen tears, your small acts of faith, all of these are seeds I nourish. My child, I hold your potential even when you cannot see it. Hope is as sure as the dawn. When shadows gather and old wounds press in, remember who holds your story. It is I, the faithful one. Draw nearer to me. You measure progress by what you can see and feel, but my ways are deeper. I take time with you on purpose. I let roots grow deep so that when storms come, you will not be easily shaken. The darkness you walk through is not a final ending. It is a preparation, a place where I grow your ability to receive love, to trust, and to hope again. Do not avoid your honest questions or hide your disappointment. Bring them to me. I will not turn away from your tiredness. I sit with you in it, holding you gently and repairing what you think is lost. I am not in a hurry with you, and I do not expect you to rush into joy or certainty. When regrets about the past shout loudly, or worry about the future steals your peace, let me teach you to live one day at a time. Today is where you meet me. Today is where grace is fresh. I do not condemn you for yesterday's stumbles, and I do not judge you by imaginary failures ahead. I set you free from having to earn love or prove your value. Over you, my banner is beloved. In your quietness and longing, I am reshaping you to recognize my voice, gentle yet firm, inviting you to linger, to breathe, to know that you matter deeply to me. Even when disappointments seem to color everything, I am the artist weaving both dark and bright threads into something beautiful. It's not your job to see the full pattern. It's your invitation to trust me. What feels like unanswered prayer is often my not yet, preparing the right gift for the right time. Your patience is precious to me. The times you chose to keep trusting in the unseen are a sweet offering of faith. You may feel misunderstood or alone at times, but you are never outside of my sight. I have watched every moment you clung to hope when giving up seemed easier. Every time you chose kindness when it wasn't returned, every quiet act of goodness, that is my spirit working in you. There is purpose in these hidden moments and small choices. My love is not proven to you by big, dramatic signs only, but by the steady comfort and guidance I give in your everyday life. When you compare your journey to others, remember that your path is sacred and unique. I am the God who goes after the one who is not rushed by human timelines. What I have for you is shaped specifically for you. No one can take your place in my heart or in my plan. I know you're longing for breakthrough and relief. Hold on to the truth that I am with you in the waiting, forming something strong and beautiful inside you. Do not despise small beginnings or slow change. Notice how your heart is softening, how forgiveness appears where resentment once lived, how gratitude quietly pushes out complaints. These are signs of my presence. As you go, pay attention to the whispers of beauty around you, the laughter you share, the warmth of the sun on your face, the way flowers grow through cracks in concrete. These are reminders that I am near. Allow yourself to enjoy simple gifts. They are love notes from me. When your heart feels heavy, let beauty do its quiet work, softening, resting, reminding you that I enjoy giving joy to you. Deep within you, I plant courage. Not a courage that has no fear, but a courage that moves forward in spite of fear. I don't ask you to leap blindly, only to take the next faithful step and trust that I will meet you there. Let your vulnerability be an offering, a doorway for my light. There is room in my heart for your anger, your confusion, and your sense of loss. Bring it all to me and watch how I weave strength out of surrender. Trust does not appear all at once. It grows slowly as you return to me again and again, even when you are tired or unsure. I do not expect you to carry life in your own strength. My arms are strong enough. Each time you release what you cannot control, you make more room for my peace. Where you see emptiness, I see space ready to be filled with living water. Drink deeply and let your spirit be refreshed. Know this, whatever you face, you are never alone. I am the God who sees you, shields you, and guides you. Your story may not always make sense to others, but I am writing something with you that is good and lasting. The cold season will not last forever. I will bring you into places of abundance, and even while you wait, I will sustain you. Trust in my timing and in my love that does not waver. Let me root your identity not in shifting standards, but in who I am and how I see you. The world will always try to label you by success, looks, mistakes, or the opinions of others. But my gaze goes deeper. I see the person I lovingly formed before time began. You are not a list of failures or trophies. You are my joy, created with care, renewed daily by my mercy. I know every detail of your journey. I see every tear, every hidden longing, every quiet hope. Feel the assurance of my presence closer than the air you breathe. As you receive this truth, let anxiety loosen its hold. Let fear fade like mist in the morning light. You were never meant to carry your burdens alone. I am your shelter and your rest. I am not threatened by your honesty. I want real connection with you, not perfection. When you feel unworthy, let that feeling point you back to my sufficiency. My strength grows bright in your weakness. My hope settles into the places where you feel most desperate. trust grows as you slowly open your hands each day and let me in again. Even when you stumble or feel your resolve fade, I am right here. My commitment to you does not rise and fall with your emotions or performance. I am not counting your failures with disappointment. I rejoice over every small step you take toward me. You are not defined by detours. I always have a way to bring you home. No shadow can cancel my desire to lead you forward. It delights me when you bring both your small hopes and your big needs to me. I never tire of providing, listening, and guiding you. In your times of abundance, let gratitude remind you of my goodness. In your times of lack, let expectation rise, not in fear but in trust that I see and I provide. My care does not run out. My resources do not end. When doors seem firmly shut and prayers seem unanswered, I am still weaving a story more beautiful than your current view. Sometimes I ask you to wait, not to punish you, but because I'm aligning details and preparing hearts in ways you cannot yet see. My timing is always on purpose, aimed at your deepest good. When relationships are strained or misunderstandings cause distance, remember, I am the one who heals and restores. Let forgiveness flow out of the forgiveness I have given you. Don't let bitterness grow. It cannot live alongside the healing I want to bring. When you feel overlooked or misread, rest in knowing that I see you clearly, and my affirmation is worth more than any human opinion. Guard your heart against comparison. No one else can carry the exact purpose I have entrusted to you. Celebrate others' victories without fear, knowing that my blessings do not run out. I am the author of your days and the guardian of your life. You are never outside of my care. No mistake cancels my affection. Even now, while you wonder about your future, I am already preparing what's ahead. I walk before you and surround you. My plans for you are threaded with hope, peace, and purpose that will last beyond this moment's struggle. Lean into the present with courage, knowing I will equip you for every good work. My spirit gives you power to love when it feels hard, to forgive when it seems impossible, and to keep going when you feel alone in the night. Where you see obstacles, I see opportunities. Where you feel empty, I promise fullness. My wisdom is always available. Ask, and you will receive. Seek, and you will find. Let humility crown you. As you choose a gentle heart, as you listen more and judge less, you reflect my Son more and more. My kingdom does not grow through self-promotion, but through quiet faithfulness, unnoticed kindness, and trust in uncertainty. When you honor others, you honor me. When you lay down your own rights for the sake of love, you join in my work of healing the world. You may not always understand your trials, but remember, nothing is wasted with me. I am the healer who gathers every broken piece and every disappointment. The wounds you carry, the words that hurt you, the betrayals that still echo, bring them to me. I will show you how pain surrendered to me becomes compassion, how loss placed in my hands becomes legacy, how your scars can shine with the light of my restoring power. There is no brokenness I cannot redeem. As each new day begins, let my kindness be the banner over you. Lift your eyes from cycles of regret and refuse to root your identity in anything less than my faithful love. Today is full of mercy waiting to be seen. My voice calls through the noise, offering wisdom, rest, and renewal. Listen in the quiet. Trust that even now I am whispering peace to your heart. I am with you at every crossroads and in every ordinary moment. Let these words go deep. In the hidden parts of you, I am moving. When your thoughts spin and your heart feels shapeless and anxious, I am the stillness you are longing for. In every restless desire, I am the satisfaction you truly seek. In every sadness, I bring a comfort that doesn't fade with time. The world offers quick distraction and temporary relief, but I offer rest that reaches your core and healing that goes to your roots. Many people search everywhere else and find emptiness. You don't need to wander. I am closer than you can imagine, reaching for you through every kindness, every gentle nudge toward good, every moment you feel a quiet tug in your spirit. Even now, as you hear these words, there is a stirring in you. This is not an accident. This is a divine meeting. If you sense that stirring, answer it now. In a whisper or in your heart, say, "Here I am, I'm listening. I give you my worries, my pain, and my future." My love does not depend on your mood or your circumstances. This love is grounded in who I am, constant, strong, and unshakable. You often wonder if your pain means you are weak or if your struggles are proof that you are failing. Hear me. Every tear, every doubt, every battered hope is precious to me. Nothing in your journey is wasted. I am shaping you like a careful craftsman shapes a beautiful vessel. When you cannot see where to step next, I am quietly preparing the path beneath your feet. Your scars do not make you unworthy. They are marks of survival, evidence that you are still walking, still seeking, still reaching toward me. That is courage. There is no condemnation in my voice, only an invitation to stand and try again with me. I am the author of new beginnings. My mercy is fresh every day, untouched by all your previous yesterdays. When fear whispers that you are alone, remember who knows you by name and has counted every hair on your head. Even in your most overwhelmed moments, my eyes are on you, not in harsh judgment, but in deep love. Your trust in me is never misplaced. You don't need to strive for my acceptance. My delight in you isn't built on your performance. Beneath all the noise, my still, small voice is cheering you on, calling you forward, reminding you that you belong and are cherished. Forgiveness, both given and received, holds a power you may not fully grasp. It is not weakness, but strength. It is the unshackling of your own soul from bitterness. I know the pain of betrayal and the sorrow of disappointment. When I ask you to forgive, I am not asking you to say the harm was okay. I am asking you to trust me with justice and with healing. As you forgive, I loosen chains you didn't realize were wrapped around your heart. I make room for peace and new possibilities. Your instinct to control everything and protect yourself comes from fear, but you are not meant to carry the world on your shoulders. I am your foundation, solid and unshakable. Surrender is not failure. It is finally falling into arms that can hold you, and a heart that knows what you need before you ask. When you release control, you will find your steps become lighter. I will never shame you for needing me. I rejoice in being your provider and protector. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Let hope rise again, even if it feels risky. Maybe life has taught you to keep your dreams small to avoid disappointment. I am here to awaken childlike faith again. Hope is not naive. Hope is a strong anchor tied to my unchanging goodness. The seeds I planted in your life are not dead, just because you don't see fruit yet. Some answers grow slowly in secret places, but I am never late. Trust me with the timing of your life. What I begin, I complete. Even what feels like loss or setback can be my way of clearing the path for something greater. Learn also the joy of simply being with me. Quiet moments in my presence cannot be rushed. Life pulls at you in 1,000 directions, but I offer rest for your soul. In my presence, striving fades, and you remember you are already accepted, already loved, already home. I enjoy you, your laughter, your deep thoughts, your small victories, and even your fragile moments. There's no part of your inner life that I reject. Everything about you matters to me because you are mine. If you lean toward despair, if routine feels empty, if doubts cast long shadows, hear my voice telling you that newness is still possible. Every sunrise is a reminder that I can bring beauty out of ashes and joy out of mourning. Let me awaken wonder in you again, a readiness to see miracles in ordinary moments, to believe that goodness and mercy are following you. You don't have to earn access to my presence or convince me to care. My heart is already turned toward you. When you wander, I seek you. When you come back, I celebrate you. True rest is not found in your striving, but in my faithfulness. Nothing truly valuable is lost with me. Even years that seem wasted can be restored. Let your shoulders relax and your breath slow as you remember, I am carrying you, and I will bring you safely into the fullness of my heart for you. As you walk on with me, notice how I keep inviting you past what's familiar and safe. I am not far away in the clouds. I am here, involved in the smallest corners of your daily life. I am in your sighs, your silent worries, your moments of hope. With purpose, I whisper encouragement when you feel finished. I open fresh possibilities even in places you thought were dead. When you are tempted to shrink back or settle, listen again. It is my hand offering you courage, my breath reviving your trust, my voice reminding you that to love, forgive, and believe again is to step into the fullness of life I always wanted for you. If you have walked through many disappointments, I do not ignore the bruises. I see how you've built walls around your tender places, but I do not shame you for your scars or your doubts. I gather them like threads and weave them into something strong and beautiful. Your failures and fears do not remove you from my love. They make room for my strength to shine and my comfort to fill your lonely places. Bring me your what-ifs and your regrets. Don't hide them. Hold them in my light and watch how I turn them into compassion, wisdom, and grace for others. Your value is not measured by flawless performance or human applause. I, the one who formed you with joy, see beauty where you think there is nothing special. In my eyes, you are not small or lacking. You are cherished as you are. When harsh self-criticism tries to drown you, remember my affection is constant. It does not arrive or disappear based on your latest success or failure. Every day, receive again the truth that I am the source of your worth and the foundation that cannot be shaken. You don't need to chase my attention. You already have it. Even the dreams you have set aside, I remember them. I know when and how to awaken them again, gently and at the right time. Can you sense my invitation right now? Let hope rise again in your chest, like a seed feeling the warmth of spring. Make room for longing again. You do not have to be afraid of disappointment when your hope is in me. I am with you in both your laughter and your tears. What breaks your heart is not hidden from me. Place your anxieties in my open hands and let my presence become your peace. If you are willing, speak this out now. I give you my fears, my shame, and my future. I choose to trust your heart for me. Sometimes the way forward will not look like what you imagined. Doors you wanted may stay shut. Answers may come slowly. But my timing is not meant to hurt you. I am carefully arranging things, people, places, opportunities, so that when you step into them, you are truly ready. Trust that I am never careless with your story. What feels like a detour may be my mercy, leading you away from harm and toward something better. If you doubt that good can come from complicated, painful situations, lean back into my faithfulness. Think of the small miracles, the quiet shifts, the unexpected helps you've already experienced. I was there. Trust grows not by ignoring pain, but by bringing it to me and letting me sit with you in it. I will not crush you in your brokenness. I won't blow out the little flame of hope that still flickers. I nurture you back to life. Let yourself be comforted. Put down the burden of figuring everything out alone. I am wise, able, and committed to you. I don't abandon the work I start in your heart. I also invite you to see yourself and others more through my eyes. When resentment or judgment rises, choose instead the path of understanding and forgiveness. You don't need to prove you are right. You are free to walk in my mercy. My love does not keep score of wrongs. It releases, heals, and restores dignity. As you forgive, feel how your own heart becomes lighter. The chains around you begin to fall. You were made for freedom, not for years of bitterness. Let my compassion flow both to you and through you. Be patient with yourself. Transformation is a process, not a moment. It unfolds like the dawn, slowly brightening. Every step toward healing, every small yes to faith matters and has ripple effects beyond what you see. When discouragement tells you that you aren't changing or growing, let my truth speak louder. I am shaping you gently, minute by minute. Don't measure your progress by past failures or by others' opinions. Measure it by the growing peace, the gentle light, the quiet strength you find in my presence. I am fully committed to your restoration. Every day, in ways you see and in ways you don't, I am pursuing your wholeness. I love surprising you with grace and favor, sometimes in the smallest of things. When you notice my gifts, let gratitude rise, not just for the gift, but for me. I am teaching you to live with open hands and an open heart, to be content in all circumstances, and to recognize that my presence is your greatest treasure. In gratitude, you will find new joy even in difficulty and a resilience that circumstances cannot steal. You are never alone, not even for a second. I walk before you, beside you, and behind you. My spirit sustains you when you feel weak and reminds you of truths you forget. When you face uncertainty, let my nearness be your anchor instead of fear. With every breath, receive again this assurance. I hold your future firmly and kindly, with wisdom far beyond your own. I am faithful to finish what I began in you. I will bring you into the promises I have spoken over your life. Stay open, stay willing, keep trusting. Allow me to write a story of redemption and hope in every chapter of your days. You have walked this journey with a vulnerable heart, with questions laid bare before me. I see every hesitation, every fear that rises with the morning, and every attempt you make to obey, even when the path is unclear. Do not let your mind be overrun with voices that confuse you or shrink your worth. The world's criteria will always change, but I remain your solid foundation. Rest in this. I am not finished with your story. Even now I am adding fresh color, tones of grace, courage, and joy you do not yet fully see. I am not disappointed with your pace or your stumbles. Come to me honestly, not pretending. I cherish your real heart more than any polished performance. I am the healer of your soul, tending both old wounds and new. There is no shame in coming exactly as you are. I called you when you were lost. I loved you before you could ever respond. Let this truth sink deeper with each breath you take. When you are too tired to carry your burdens anymore, reach out. I am already with you in your sighs, your unshed tears, and your wordless prayers. Nothing you do in love or faith is overlooked by me. I honor every unseen kindness, every late-night prayer, every quiet decision to believe that good can still come from broken places. Sometimes the greatest acts of faith are small, repeated choices in secret. I see them all. Trust me with your daily efforts. I will multiply what you place in my hands. My power is most clearly seen when you feel least equipped, because then it is obvious that the strength comes from me. If you listen closely, you will sense my invitation to deeper closeness, a relationship not based on constant striving, but on trust. I want to walk with you not only in the big moments, but through the simple routines of your life. Invite me into the details you think are too small. I care about all of it. I am not just with you in your victories. I am with you in your struggles, not as a cold judge, but as a compassionate friend. Don't believe the lie that pain means I've left you. Often, it is in your greatest weakness that my voice is clearest and my comfort feels most real. You do not have to impress me. Doubt and confusion do not mean you no longer belong with me. Honest questions, even if spoken in frustration, are welcome. I created you with a heart that longs for more than this world can offer. That unsettled feeling inside is often my spirit drawing you closer, asking you not to settle for shallow answers. I am the source of living water, able to satisfy your deepest thirst. No part of your journey with me is wasted. As you move forward, turn your focus from the shadows of regret to the light of new possibilities I am opening before you. Even what the enemy meant for harm, I am turning into growth and strength. Your past is not a prison. I am the one who unlocks doors long closed by shame and disappointment. Let the memory of who you were become a testimony of how I free and transform. I see you not as stuck in your past, but in the fullness of who you are becoming. My vision for you is layered with goodness and purpose you cannot yet see. I stand as your advocate, praying for you, cheering you on, defending your cause. You do not need to rush. Growth is not a contest. It is a living journey, in step with my faithfulness. Celebrate the small graces, the gentle perspective shifts, the slow healing you experience by staying near me. Do not despise the season you are in, even if it feels hidden. Some of my deepest work in you is done quietly, beneath the surface, with my gentle hand. In the silence, I teach your heart to know my voice. In solitude, my love becomes the strength that carries you. Use this time to listen and reset your vision, not according to others' expectations, but in the light of my promises to you. You belong to me, not by accident, but by design. I see the dreams you hold as seeds I planted, waiting for their moment. When you're tempted to envy someone else's journey, look back at me. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Let gratitude soften your heart. Release comparison and let joy return. I do not measure your worth by achievements or followers, but by your reliance on me and your willingness to let love shape your motives. You reflect my image, and you are being transformed more and more into the likeness of my Son. My affection for you does not change whether you feel it or not. If the road ahead looks uncertain, let me guide each step. I promise to be your steady light in every season, showing you what you cannot see on your own, giving you peace the world cannot produce, and surrounding you with mercy that doesn't vanish when things get hard. Rest in this truth. I am for you, not against you. My heart is always to bring you closer to the full life I've prepared for you. As you trust your days to me, expect to see my goodness in surprising ways. In delays, in quiet answers, in dreams I gently redirect for your good. My love is the anchor of your soul. Don't let the noise of the world drown out my quiet voice. You have come this far not by your strength alone, but by the grace I have poured out over your life, feeding roots you didn't know you had. You are not forgotten. Your tears are not wasted. Every longing you bring to me is known deeply. I care more about your healing and flourishing than you can understand. Fear will try to cast its shadow, but my presence is the light that exposes its lies. You are held, guided, and fiercely loved. When hope feels small, remember my faithfulness is a deep well that never runs dry. Even as you faltered or questioned, I have been weaving redemption through your days. There is no shame I cannot heal, no past I cannot redeem. Your story is not shaped by how many times you stumble, but by your willingness to keep coming back to my embrace. Where you expect judgment, I offer mercy. Where you expect silence, I sing over you with joy. Every time you risk being honest with me, you move closer to the fullness of who you were made to be. The old fears no longer hold the same power. I am breaking heavy chains and rewriting your future with hope. Put down the weapons of self-hate and endless striving. Live as my beloved one, not because you are perfect, but because you are willing to let me lead you day by day. There will be moments when you question your worth and fear that you've gone too far. Listen, there is no place so deep that my arm cannot reach you. Every lost one is called home. Every broken vessel can be restored for beauty and purpose. I delight in the colors of your story, even the ones you dislike. Let go of comparison. Your obedience in quiet places brings me more joy than any performance. When you feel weak and unqualified, that is where my power shines the brightest. In your honest admission of need, I pour out strength beyond what you imagined. Every challenge carries seeds of growth when placed in my hands. Remember, forgiveness is always near. Restoration always possible. The lie that says you are beyond hope has no power in my presence. Do not carry guilt as if I wanted you to pay for your past forever. Release it. Watch how light begins to return to your soul. If others have wounded you, cling not to bitterness, but let me show you the freedom of forgiveness. In that freedom, you step into fresh beginnings for yourself and even for those around you. I see the person you're becoming, and I rejoice in your courage. I lead you through wilderness seasons, not as punishment, but as preparation for abundance. Let me be your daily bread. Listen for my spirit in both big and small decisions. No circumstance can cancel my promises. I am not far from your pain. I know every ache. When you have no words to pray, your sighs are enough. I hear them. I treasure even your quiet hopes. Release the urge to earn my love. Rest in the truth that my love is the first word and the last word over your life. When you come back to me with open hands, I fill you with purpose, peace, and resilience. No detail is too small for my care, no sorrow too deep for my healing. Let me hold both your disappointments and your dreams. In the lonely nights, remember that my presence is a comfort that never leaves. You are never truly alone. Nothing can separate you from my love. As you move forward, keep your eyes open for the gentle invitations I place in your day. There is glory hidden in ordinary moments, a smile, a kind word, a quiet prayer for someone else. Every act of kindness reflects my heart. Do not despise small beginnings or simple faithfulness. My kingdom grows one surrendered heart at a time. There is purpose even in your daily routines. I work through your willingness to listen, to yield, and to love. The dreams I have for you are not wishful thinking. They are real seeds waiting to be watered with trust and patience. Right now, pause for a moment. Put your hand on your heart and whisper, I surrender my plans and receive your love. Let this be your first step of action in response to what you are hearing. Ask me for guidance, for provision, for change inside and around you. I am more willing to answer than you are to ask. Let the desires of your heart be spoken to me. I delight in walking with you to see good things grow. Let go of the pressure to have everything figured out. I am connecting pieces you cannot see, arranging opportunities and help you have not imagined yet. When you reach the end of your own understanding, remember I am the one who makes a way. Let joy bubble up even before everything looks perfect. Faith often shows itself in praise that rises before the breakthrough comes. Surround yourself with people who encourage your hope. But know this, I am your truest friend, your closest teacher, and your most faithful guide. My counsel will never mislead you, and my love for you will never end. When you fall or feel like you have failed, do not hide from me. Bring it all to me, and I will turn it into wisdom and fresh hope. Hold close the closeness that is born in seasons of struggle. It is in honest wrestling that your heart grows stronger. Keep reminding yourself that you are deeply loved. The world will shout that your worth is in what you do or how you look, but I call you precious simply because you belong to me. When you long to feel important, come and drink from my words over you. Stop wearing yourself out trying to prove you matter. In your weakness, lean on me, and you will begin to taste a peace no one can explain. When you serve others gently and with kindness, you are reflecting my heart. Never underestimate what a simple act of love can do. Those small moments are the stones I use to build my kingdom. Remember, you are chosen, prepared, and called for this very moment. You have wondered if there is more for you than the noise of everyday life. The answer is already moving inside you like a quiet whisper, asking you to look a little deeper and wait a little longer. There is a gift in this very moment, a turning point that can shape the days ahead and steady the ground beneath you. If you let distraction pull you away, you might miss the change I'm trying to bring. Your heart is longing for something no human advice or self-effort can create. My voice runs through these words, making them different from anything else you hear. This is not just a pep talk. It is a meeting between my heart and your soul, a place where your questions are not mocked but welcomed, and your wounds are not hidden but held and healed. Take a deep breath and close your eyes for a few seconds. Let your heart answer this question. What do I need to bring to you today? Say it out loud to me right now. I am listening. Listen closely now. I know the ache that lives in the quiet places, the hunger for love and meaning that nothing in this world has fully answered. You have tried to fill that space with success, relationships, pleasure, or the approval of others. But every time you think you have arrived, the ground moves again. I see you, not as a cold judge, but as the one who delights in every brave decision, every small hope, every fight you push through, even when your hands are shaking. My love for you does not rise and fall with your wins or losses. I see your effort, your tiredness, your prayers that feel like they bounce off the ceiling. I am not pushed away by your doubts or your mess. I want to take your hand and walk with you, not demanding perfection, but drawing you closer so we can untangle the knots inside and bring peace where fear has ruled for too long. My presence is not only for those who seem to have it all together spiritually. I am with you in ordinary routines and holy moments, in laughter and in tears, in confusion and in clarity. When you feel unseen, I am the one who sees you. When you feel misunderstood, I am the one who understands you completely. Every part of your story, every chapter lived, and every one yet to be written, I have watched. Nothing about you is hidden from me, and nothing you bring to me can scare me away. My love is not thin or temporary. It is steady like the mountains and faithful like the dawn that always returns. People may give their attention and affection for a time, but I give you something different, a bond that no failure or disappointment can break. Come as you are, and let me show you a love that does not disappear when you are exhausted, that does not grow cold when you are afraid, that does not leave when you stumble. I know trusting is hard when others have hurt you, when promises were broken and the road ahead looks unsure. But I have never broken a promise, not once. My words do not vanish like morning mist. Every single thing I have spoken stands firm. From your first breath to this moment, you have never had to earn my love or prove your value to me. You are already mine. Let me hold your disappointments, quiet your worried thoughts, and plant you in a peace that is not based on what tomorrow looks like. Surrender is not weakness. It is the beginning of a love story that can change your future. Feel that gentle pull in your heart, that little invitation to rest when you think you have to keep running. There is a deeper rest for you, not just a break from activity, but a stream of peace flowing from within. When you pause to breathe and finally let the weight slide from your shoulders, I am there, offering a strength you do not have to create on your own. You were never designed to carry everything alone. Every tear you have cried in secret, I have seen. Every hope you buried, I remember. Nothing is wasted. No pain or struggle is ignored. I can take even the sharpest pieces of your heartache and weave them into something beautiful. A purpose that does not ignore your wounds, but works through them, making you softer, more honest, and more radiant with my light. Hear me again. The world will say you must be better, stronger, smarter, faster, to be loved and safe. I tell you something different. You are already wonderfully made, deeply loved, and fully welcomed as you are. Your worth is not up for debate, and it does not depend on what you accomplish or what others think of you. Let that sink in and steady you. You belong. You are wanted. You are chosen not by accident, not reluctantly, but with joy and intention. I know the unique beauty of your heart, even the parts you wish were different. I delight in who you are as only your Creator can. If shame has followed you, telling you your story is too broken to fix, hear me. There is no stain so deep and no failure so final that my mercy cannot cleanse and rebuild. Where others see a wreck, I see the building blocks of a masterpiece. Guilt may whisper that you are beyond saving, that you must hide or perform to be accepted. But I see through every mask and every forced smile. I invite you to bring everything into the light, the good and the painful, the confident and the doubtful. My acceptance is not something you chase. It is a gift I freely give at great cost. I offer it to you now. As you walk with me, you will start to recognize my voice above the noise. Sometimes as I speak through stillness, a quiet certainty, a gentle warmth, or a hope that rises without reason. Other times, it is like a soft nudge or an unshakable peace that holds you when everything is uncertain. Be patient as you learn. I am patient with you. This journey is not about racing to the top, but learning to enjoy my presence in every step. Some days will feel victorious, others heavy and hard, but I will be beside you in all of them, offering wisdom, grace, and hope, exactly when you need it. There will be storms, some refreshing, some fierce and confusing, but I am your anchor in every storm. My love does not retreat when the waters rise. I am not a fair-weather friend. I am your constant companion, never letting go of your hand. In your darkness, I am your light. In your chaos, I am your calm. When you fall, I do not humiliate you. I lift you, help you stand, and walk forward with you, renewing your strength. You are never walking alone. My spirit is within you, strengthening, comforting, guiding, and transforming you from the inside out. If you ever question whether you truly matter, whether your life has meaning in a world that seems indifferent, let me settle that forever. You are my beloved. I rejoiced over you before you were born. You are not an accident or the result of random chance. Every detail, the color of your eyes, the shape of your smile, the sound of your laughter, was crafted with joy and intention. I delight in you not only when you are brave, but also when you are honest about your weakness. Do not despise your struggles or hide your needs. Those are the very places where my gentle love shines brightest and where you will experience the fullness of my grace. You long for belonging, peace, and joy that outlasts temporary pleasures. Those desires are not foolish. They are echoes of the home I have created for you, a home that begins even now as you walk through an imperfect world. I am not just waiting at the finish line. I am with you in every moment, ready to celebrate with you, comfort you, guide you, and lift you when you stumble. The road ahead will not always be smooth, but you will never walk it by yourself. Right now, choose one area of your life that feels heavy. Speak it to me by name and say, I trust you with this. If it helps, write it down so you can remember the moment you chose to trust. Bring me your questions. Celebrate with me when things go well. Cry out to me when you hurt, knowing I listen and respond with a compassion deeper than you can imagine. Right here in this quiet space away from daily demands, I invite you to linger. There is no rush, no checklist to complete before you are welcome. Just be. Lay down your guard and allow yourself to feel my love. Love that made you, saved you, and promises never to leave or abandon you, no matter what comes next. As you lean closer to these words, know this is not an accident. There is no mistake in you hearing this now. You often fear you have been overlooked, that your dreams have drifted out of my sight. But I am near, closer than your own breath, paying attention even to the silent ache deep in your heart. I see the questions swirling in your mind and the quiet desire for direction and something more. Even when you feel hidden, I see you, fully known and deeply cherished. I am not distant from you, and I am not silent. I am speaking even now. You have been reaching for reassurance, hoping my favor rests on you. In seasons where shadows feel long and problems press hard, your faith may feel shaky, but every doubt is met with my endless patience. I do not get tired of reminding you that I am faithful. My ways are not limited to what seems normal. I move quietly in places people rarely look, forming beauty from ashes and possibility from apparent defeat. Your life is a canvas, and I am painting with kindness and purpose. Even when you cannot see the full picture, each small act of trust, each hesitant step toward me, is a treasure to my heart. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. There are days when fear tries to silence hope, when loneliness, disappointment, and the weight of your own flaws feel like too much. You might be tempted to build walls to protect yourself from more hurt, but those walls can also keep my love at a distance. I ask you to risk letting me come close. You are not defined by your scars or held hostage by your mistakes. I delight in gathering the broken pieces of your story and forming something new, something that shines with redemption. Let me carry your burdens. Do not be afraid to bring me your confusion and longings. My hands are steady, able to hold you secure, even when everything around you feels shaky. I know the pressure you feel, the responsibilities, the quiet griefs, and the voices that try to measure your worth by shallow standards. These things can make you question if you matter, but your value is not built on your performance. You matter because I made you, set you apart, and called you by name. My love is not a prize you win. It is a gift that never changes. Every breath you take is proof of my delight in you. I long for you to trust not only my power, but my tenderness. I am not cold or distant. My heart is full of compassion for you, and I am patient while you learn to rest in that truth. There are deep treasures in my heart that I want you to discover, peace and strength that only come when you are honest with me. You do not have to carry your pain by yourself. I welcome your real self, not a polished version that hides behind busyness or a mask. True freedom begins when you allow yourself to be honest, to drop your defenses and let me care for your wounds. In that place, you will start to see how I am working for your good. Even now, I am weaving threads of hope into your days and preparing a path even when your eyes cannot see it yet. Listen for my gentle whispers in stillness, the nudge toward kindness, the encouraging thoughts that bring courage, and the reminders that speak quietly in your heart. I want relationship, not empty routine. Come to me with your uncertainty and your dreams. I do not need fancy words or perfect prayers. Your presence is enough. Sit with me. Talk with me. Trust that I am always listening. Whether your day is bright or heavy, I remain your anchor and your refuge. Sometimes you may feel like your faith is slow, like others are getting answers you are still waiting for. Do not let comparison steal your joy. Every path I shape is personal and intentional. Celebrate my goodness in others while you keep hoping for your own breakthrough. Just as seeds planted in winter bear fruit in another season, I am growing things beneath the surface of your life. In the right time, you will see new growth and promises fulfilled. Even now, take a moment and whisper a simple prayer. I am here. I want to know you more. Say it with sincerity, and let this be your active yes to my invitation. Until then, trust that delay is not rejection. It is preparation. I am working in ways you cannot yet understand. Rest, even briefly, in knowing you are seen and loved without conditions. Let my words soften the hardened places in your heart and restore what has been lost, renew what has faded, and fan into flame the hope that seemed to be only embers. I am not waiting for you to have all the answers. Bring me your doubts and your questions. I will not greet them with harshness, but with understanding love. I am the Father who welcomes the wandering, the healer who tends every wound, the shepherd who searches for the one who feels lost and rejoices when they return. My promises over your life stand, even when they feel delayed. I have not forgotten what I spoke over you. My timing is different from yours, but it is perfect and full of purpose beyond what you can imagine. I am preparing blessings that will leave you in awe. Stay steady. Hold on to hope, knowing nothing can separate you from my love. Your story is not finished. Every chapter is safe in my hands. Even what looks like a detour might be a route I designed to deepen your trust and dependence on me. Let this be the day you welcome my closeness, the moment you choose trust instead of fear. I long to show you how faithful I am, to surprise you with joy even in hard seasons. Hand me your worries, your plans, and your efforts. I am able to do more than you can imagine. Stay open, because I am walking with you, writing a story of hope that will echo into eternity. As you continue listening, I see how your heart feels both hopeful and cautious. It is like walking through a garden at sunrise. Dew on the grass, cool air, and a sense of possibility, yet a hint of uncertainty beyond the hedge. Stay here with me. My words are not distant or temporary. They are like a steady hand guiding you. Notice the gentle invitations I place before you, quiet encouragements to look beyond your immediate anxieties, to walk with me by trust, not just by what you see. Every moment you open yourself to my presence is like a seed being planted in rich soil, fragile but determined to grow. As you listen, you will feel your heart drawn into a deeper closeness with me. You will begin to see me in your ordinary hours, your small choices, even in the parts of your heart you have avoided. You may wonder if I notice the depth of your questions. I do. Not one sigh, hope, or flicker of doubt escapes my attention. You are precious to me, as unique as the first light of dawn spreading across the sky. In the quiet between your thoughts, I plant assurances that I am at work, even when nothing seems to change. Growth may feel hidden, but transformation is unfolding under my watch. Fear has a quiet voice, telling you that if you rest, you will fall behind, or if you let go, you will lose what you love. My love speaks differently. I invite you to lean into my strength and discover the safety of receiving instead of constantly striving. You do not have to exhaust yourself to be close to me. You are already held, seen, and valued. When you feel lost in your efforts or confused by your failures, remember my compassion is not based on how well you perform. I am always here, arms open, waiting for you to turn toward me. This is not a demand but a gift, an invitation to a peace that does not crumble under pressure. Sometimes I guide you through familiar valleys, sometimes to high places with wide horizons, and sometimes through thick forests where every step feels uncertain. I see all your fears and meet them not with irritation, but with understanding and a readiness to carry you. Let the questions rise about your purpose, your future, even about me. When you open those hidden places, you create room for my healing. I do not scold you for doubting. Instead, I draw closer, showing you that faith is not the absence of uncertainty, but the choice to reach for me in the middle of it. The world will keep measuring you by changing standards. Success, appearances, productivity, control. My love for you never changes. When you feel invisible or unheard, remember I have known your story from the beginning, and I am committed to every moment still to come. You may compare yourself and wonder if you are enough or why your path seems hard. But my view is not limited like human eyes. I see your potential without the fog of expectation. I am growing in you a beauty and strength that cannot be stolen. Storms will come and winds will howl, but do not mistake the chaos for my absence. I am closest in the storm, quiet but sure, present and patient with your fear. There is no storm I cannot calm, no night so dark that my light cannot reach it. When disappointment falls like rain, let me lift your face. Let me remind you that every tear is treasured, every cry reaches me, and every longing finds its answer in my perfect time. You might worry that you are not strong enough, that your faith is too small, or that you are missing something others have. But faith is my gift, not your achievement. Even the smallest trust, like a tiny seed, is powerful when placed in my hands. Instead of chasing a perfect faith, bring me the faith you have. Bring your weariness, your ache, your confusion, and your regrets. They can become the soil where new hope grows. You were never meant to walk alone. I have woven relationships into your life, some easy, some challenging, all chances for grace to grow. When others let you down or when you feel alone, remember I am not shaken by your wounds. I call you into relationship with me first, so every other connection can be rooted in love, humility, and courage. When it is hard to love or hard to be loved, come to me honestly. I will not rush your healing or demand what you cannot give. I will teach you bit by bit to love as I love and forgive as I have forgiven you. There will be seasons when your journey feels stuck, when your prayers seem unanswered and the future unclear. When that happens, resist the urge to run into distraction or despair. Come instead into quiet trust with me. Place your life as it is in my hands. I am never late, never inattentive. I do my deepest work in the ordinary, shaping your heart in ways you cannot see, preparing you for a joy that will not be shaken. Wait with me, not in fear but in expectation. I am at work, even when you cannot see. Let these words carve soft, deep paths through your heart and mind. Let me interrupt old patterns of self-hatred and remind you of who you truly are. Beloved, chosen, held. My commitment to you is not worn out by your questions or failures. Every new day, I surround you with fresh mercy, untouched by yesterday's struggles. My promise stands, no matter how far you wander. My voice keeps calling you home until grace becomes your resting place. You are not defined by the shadows of your past or imprisoned by fears of the future. I see who you are and who you are becoming. Trust me with the parts of your life that feel unfinished, with the hopes you barely dare to say out loud. I specialize in what looks impossible. I speak life where others see only endings, purpose where there was only loss, and restoration where everything seemed beyond repair. Hold on to me and discover what it means to truly live. Not just get by, but flourish in the fullness of my love and design. This is what I invite you into. Even when everything around you feels unstable, I am the steady ground beneath your feet. You may worry if your next step will hold, or if the path ahead is too dark to see. Be assured, no moment of confusion escapes my attention, and no tremble of your heart is missed. I created you to walk hand in hand with me, learning not to lean on your own understanding, but on the gentle, constant wisdom that flows from my heart. Sometimes your doubts sound louder than my whisper, but I am patient. A quiet heart hears more than a restless mind. You do not have to strain to find me. I am in the stillness between anxious thoughts, in that deep exhale when you finally release what you have been holding in. You may want to control outcomes or protect yourself by expecting less, but I invite you to release the outcome and trust me, the one who holds your future with care. Think of a tiny seed buried in the soil. It breaks open and grows without commanding the process. In the same way, you are held in a journey bigger than what you can see. Surrendering control is not giving up, it is deep trust. It is where your heart finally rests after fighting fear for so long. When you stop insisting on certainty, you receive a peace that no simple explanation can give. There will be moments you feel unseen, as though your efforts and quiet sacrifices go unnoticed in a big world. But not a single tear, act of kindness, or hidden choice of love is invisible to me. While others may overlook you, I see both the weight you carry and the beauty of your perseverance. Every act done in love, no matter how small, rises before me as something precious. Let my gaze comfort you when applause is absent and praise is silent. My affirmation does not fade with results. It is rooted in my deep knowledge of who you truly are. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks, from $50 to $100. I know the inner battles you face, where disappointment tries to harden your heart and cynicism knocks on the door of your dreams. Bring that struggle to me. You do not have to hide doubt or pretend with me. I am not offended by your honest questions or shaky faith. It is in your weakness that my power shows strongest. When your strength ends, my grace comes in like a wave, washing over what you thought was ruined. I am not asking you to put on a show of strength. I only invite you to keep your heart open and your hands lifted in surrender, even if your offering feels small. Along the way, you will face invitations that call you deeper in me, often disguised as challenges you would rather avoid. Each obstacle is an opportunity to discover more of who I am. Sometimes pain is not punishment, but a doorway to see yourself and others with my compassion. Even as you long for breakthrough, know that the waiting itself is holy. The tension, the longing, the ache, these are the spaces where I gently shape your character and deepen your endurance. When you stop fighting the process and lean into it with me, you will realize I never left. Every unanswered question can become a doorway into deeper relationship, because what I want most is your heart, not just your solutions. As you move forward, do not measure your progress by other people's timelines or expectations. My timing is careful and full of purpose. What feels like delay or detour may actually be preparation in my wisdom. Just like a tree sends roots deep into the ground long before it shows fruit, you are being grounded in love before you see the fullness of what I am growing. Do not despise small beginnings or unseen work. My plans for you are bigger than what you imagine, and they will unfold at the right time. Trust that I am as near to you now as the air you breathe. Even the sighs you cannot put into words are heard and treasured. My love for you is not based on how well you perform or how perfectly you live. It is rooted in who you are, made in my image, loved without hesitation. You cannot earn more of my love, and you cannot lose it. In your worst moments and your best, my love stays the same. Let that truth reach the places in you that feel ashamed or unworthy. Do not be discouraged by how slow change seems. Growth is often quiet and gradual. As you yield to me, I reshape your thoughts, renew your spirit, and restore your hope. When you stumble, I am not angry or impatient. I reach down, lift you up, brush off the dust, and encourage you to try again, this time with my spirit giving you strength. This journey is not about being flawless. It is about walking with me step by step, trusting what I said in the light, even when you stand in the dark. There may be memories that haunt you and regrets that try to name you, but those things are not your identity. I have the authority to speak a new name over you, one shaped by my grace, not your past. Let yourself believe that real redemption is possible, that restoration is not just a nice idea, but something I am eager to work in you. When you agree with what I say, instead of what shame says, you invite healing and purpose into the very places you thought were lost. You are not alone in your longing, questioning, or journey. I walk with you at every turn. Even when you do not feel me, your weakest prayers and faintest hopes matter deeply to me. I am never far or distracted when you call my name. Breathe in this moment and remember, you are fully seen, completely loved, and intimately known. When you look for direction, I see your desire for clarity, just wanting to know which way to go. I am here, closer than your breath, listening to every quiet cry of your heart and responding to the smallest steps of faith. Your path may feel clouded with confusion, heavy with decisions and doubts. You may wonder if you are moving at all or if you are simply stuck. Let me remind you, I designed your path before you started walking it. I hold the blueprint of your life, and nothing is random. Right now, it may feel like you only see tangled threads from the underside of a tapestry, but I see the full pattern I am creating with your days. I whisper direction to your heart in quiet ways, through peace that makes no sense, through a gentle pull toward a new opportunity, through a sense of this is right that sits in your spirit. My guidance may sometimes be just enough for the next step, not the whole journey. But that is what faith is, trusting that step by step I am leading you. I have not called you to figure out everything alone. My wisdom is available, and I love to share it with those who ask. When you pray for understanding and pause long enough to listen, you move close to my heart, and I gladly share my thoughts. If you have taken a wrong turn or feel lost, do not panic. You are not disqualified or abandoned. My love does not wobble because of your detours. Even in your wrong turns, I walk with you and can redeem every mistake and delay. My grace does not shrink back from your weakness. My power is not threatened by your uncertainty. Even now, if you lift your eyes, you will notice new mercies rising like sunrise. Bring your questions and desire for control to me. Lay down the need to plan every detail and fear. Hold your dreams with open hands, trusting that my plans are better and kinder than you have dared to hope. In times of waiting, when it feels like nothing moves and answers arrive slow, remember I am in the waiting as much as in the breakthrough. There are treasures I build in those silent seasons. Deep roots of faith, quiet growth, patience, and closeness that only form when you trust me with the unknown. Do not despise small beginnings or simple tasks that seem unimportant. Every act of obedience, every choice to trust instead of fear, builds strength in you. You are seen right in the middle of your longing, noticed when you feel lost in the crowd. The questions you whisper in the night are not lost. I hear them all. Bring me your vulnerability and honest feelings. I am not shocked by your doubts or tired of your repeated questions. I would rather you bring your raw pain to me than hide behind a mask of strength. See yourself as I see you, beloved, even when uncertain, precious even when afraid, called even when you feel too weak. The stretching of your faith is proof that you are alive and growing. I am the gardener tending your soul with patience, pulling away the weeds of fear and self-reliance, and pouring living water into dry places. Every time you reach for me, you are reaching for the very source of wisdom and help. I am not a distant critic. I am a father who loves to teach and celebrate every small step you take. Where you see only limits, I see a canvas for my glory. Where you feel empty, I see space ready to be filled with new hope and purpose. There is no shame in needing direction. Your need is an invitation to intimacy, a chance to walk close with me. Lift your burdens, your plans, your uncertainty to me. Ask for clarity and then wait with expectation. Listen for my whispers, in stillness, in scripture, in wise voices, in the peace that settles into your heart. Sometimes I will confirm my guidance through people, through open doors, or through a deep inner knowing that does not easily shake. Test what you sense and trust that I am patient as you learn to hear me. Even when you hesitate, my love holds you. Every day is an invitation to walk in step with me, releasing the urge to control everything. You are safe when I lead you. I delight in your desire to follow, even when your steps feel unsure. Let your questions become conversations with me, and let your uncertainty become trust. Your spiritual journey is not about how things look on the outside. It is about how deeply your roots grow in my love. Let that love change you from within. Never underestimate the quiet power of seeking me again and again. In this steady return, you are changed most deeply. Through every season, I am your steadfast companion. You do not need to fear the unknown, because the one who writes your story walks into every tomorrow with you. When seasons change and the familiar falls away, I am your constant. My words over your life remain true. Let me be your anchor, your shelter, your never-ending source of hope. I am with you. This is my promise and my invitation. Even when the lights dim and confusion tries to take over your heart, uncertainty is not a sign that I have left. It is your cue to hold tighter to my promises. When the world shifts around you and the ground feels unstable, I am the firm foundation. When doubt and fear grow loud, quiet yourself and listen. I will not shout over the noise. I speak softly, drawing you close so you can feel my nearness. Even in the places where you think you have failed, I am working miracles of redemption. My grace does not keep score of your mistakes. My arms reach deeper every time you fall. Sometimes the lesson is found not in how strong you are, but in how willing you are to let me lift you again. Let that truth bring rest to your tired soul. I cherish your choice to keep going after setbacks. There is more beauty in persistence than in perfection. Your prayers, whether whispered in desperation or spoken in confidence, are precious to me. I gather every word, every sigh, every tear shed when you think no one sees. I have known you before your first breath, and nothing in your story surprises or pushes me away. My love is not conditional on your best moments. I remain devoted even when your view of me is blocked by doubt. Bring me your fears, your confusion, your pain. I want relationship, not performance. You do not have to pretend. The truest faith is letting me see you as you are and trusting that I still delight in you. Each new day is a fresh canvas, not just for what you do, but for how you see yourself and others. Release the regrets that try to control your future and receive the hope I offer right now. I am not interested in replaying your mistakes or forcing you to relive what-ifs. I am always creating new beginnings, turning ordinary days into stories of transformation. With every sunrise, I invite you to start again in mercy that never runs dry. If you feel unworthy, remember it has never been about what you earn. My joy is to give freely where others would hold back, to offer forgiveness before you even think to ask. Let my voice be the light that guides you through dark valleys and heavy days. I am with you in loss and disappointment when your hands feel empty of answers. Hold on to me when your emotions feel overwhelming. I am steady when nothing else is. I see when you hide your pain behind strength, trying to carry everything. I gently remind you that vulnerability is not weakness. When you open up, I can pour in healing and grow compassion in you, teaching you to be gentle with yourself and others. I am forming you even when progress is hard to see. Growth in my kingdom is often hidden, visible only to me. Trust that the seeds of faith you have planted will break through at the right time. In the quiet moments when the weight of the day settles, listen for my reassurance. I am not asking for endless striving. I give you peace, a deep peace that does not depend on circumstances. My peace is like a river running under the noise and storms of life, always available when you need rest. As you accept this peace, let it soften your heart and heal places torn by harsh words or unmet expectations. You are far more than what you do or what you fail to do. You are my beloved because I made you and I call you mine. Sometimes the path forward will involve forgiving others and forgiving yourself. Let go of self-condemnation and allow me to speak a kinder, truer word over you. My forgiveness does not come in small amounts. It flows freely over every regret, washing away guilt and shame. I ask you to show that same grace to yourself, because holding on to bitterness, even toward yourself, blocks the healing I want to bring. I see your desire for change, to leave old patterns and embrace freedom. Transformation is often slow, like a bud opening into a flower under the careful eye of the gardener. Let me tend your heart with patience. When you fall back or struggle, remember that one misstep does not erase all progress. Every moment you surrender is a step forward. Your willingness to begin again is proof that my spirit is at work in you. Every relationship you have is an opportunity to reflect my love. When you choose kindness where it is not expected, you join in my work of healing and reconciliation. When you choose integrity over resentment or bitterness, you reflect my light. I do not ask for perfection, only a heart willing to be shaped and a spirit open to my guidance. I want to show you how to love when it is hard, to speak life-giving words, and to act with courage even when you feel unsure. Do not be discouraged if you feel far from the dreams I have placed in your heart. Every season, even those that feel like waiting or wandering, has purpose in my hands. I use hidden times to build resilience, faith, and humility. Nothing is wasted when you offer it to me. I am arranging details you cannot see, preparing not just your circumstances but your character for what is ahead. Sometimes the greatest miracle is the change I bring inside you rather than the change around you. As you lay down to rest, release the burdens you are tempted to hold. I am already working where you cannot. Let your heart hand over hope to me, trusting that I am weaving together a story of goodness. Even in dark and uncertain seasons, your story is not finished. There are chapters of joy, breakthrough, and revelation still to come. Stay close, and you will see my faithfulness in ways beyond what you imagined. As you keep opening your heart, notice the gentle movements of my presence in places you thought were empty. Every hidden corner and buried sorrow is seen by me, and I breathe life into them. In the times you did not understand why trials came or why answers seemed slow, I was not far. I was working quietly, bringing beauty from pain and planting hope where you saw only dust. My love is not shallow. It is as deep as the ocean, reaching into places you do not yet know, feeding what lies dormant and calling new life out of what felt dead. Trust that I know what you truly need, even beyond what you can express. Where disappointment has settled like a shadow, I am the light that never changes. My promises do not expire with time or shift with circumstances. My word is living and able to create what you have not seen yet. When the grief of waiting or the dull ache of longing feels too heavy, come close to me. Learn to rest, not just in what I do, but in who I am. Kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. As your father, I do not measure your worth by your strength or achievements. You are precious simply because you are mine. I chose you not because of what you could do for me, but because I wanted relationship with you, because you are my joy. Let go of trying to impress me or earn my approval. That striving builds walls that keep you from feeling my embrace. Honest, simple prayers in the middle of your reality are music to me. Bring every contradiction, every fear, every disappointment. I am patient with your process. I never get tired of you coming back. Even when you grow frustrated with yourself, my grace is not tired. I see beyond what you see. I know the roots of your reactions, the wounds behind your doubts. In my kindness, I lead you gently into growth and change. My spirit does not crush or demand. I invite, heal, and guide with tenderness. In my presence, there is no condemnation. Truth here does not attack you. It refreshes and guides you. I know what your sincere yes has cost you, the sacrifices you have made when no one was watching. I honor them. Nothing offered in love is overlooked or wasted. Let me shift your perspective when you judge yourself by harsh standards. See yourself through my eyes. What you call weakness, I use as a channel for my strength. What you call failure, I use to build deeper trust. Rest in knowing you are being made whole, not by frantic effort, but by open-handed surrender. I want your heart more than your performance. When you feel unqualified or put aside, I am drawing close to remind you that you are beloved. My relationship with you is not fragile. I am not easily offended by your struggles or questions. Instead, I invite you into a deeper closeness where you might expect only judgment. Do not be ashamed of your questions or your need for comfort. I welcome your vulnerability. There are sides of my heart you will only see when you admit your need. Pretending is not spiritual strength. Leaning on me is. Even now, I whisper peace over the storms in your mind and heart. Breathe deeply and let my presence anchor you when you cannot steady yourself. The future that worries you is already known to me. I go ahead of you, leveling what is crooked and opening doors no one can shut. While you wait, I am not idle. I am preparing you and preparing the path so you will not be overwhelmed, but able to walk in the fullness of what I have for you. When everything around you seems to be shifting, remember my everlasting arms are underneath you. I am not moving away. I am moving with you. I am as near as your next breath, as constant as your heartbeat. As you release control and accept the pace of my work in your life, you will experience a peace that does not depend on outcomes, but on my unshakable presence. Trust that I can use everything, even what feels wasted, for your good and for the story I am telling through your life. I am drawing you into a deeper friendship, beyond duty, beyond routine. Seek my face, not just my hand. Let our time together be marked by joy, honesty, and hope. I love revealing my heart to you, showing you how I see others in the world. I want to soften your eyes with compassion and strengthen your heart with courage so you can love as I love. Bring your disappointments to me and receive in exchange the oil of gladness. In my presence, mourning can turn to dancing, not because pain is ignored, but because hope grows stronger than despair. You may sometimes wonder whether your prayers matter. Know this, every sincere whisper is heard. There is power when your heart agrees with mine, even in weakness. The atmosphere around you shifts when you align with me, sometimes in ways you will not see yet. Do not retreat into bitterness or blame. Come closer and let me restore the joy of your first love. There is no striving in my arms, only rest, healing, and renewed purpose. Remember, the story I am writing includes beauty from ashes, life from what felt dead, and abundance from what looked like lack. You are not the total of your mistakes, nor limited by your past. My mercies are new every morning, and every day is a fresh chance. Do not look at the future with dread. I hold tomorrow and I hold you. Bring your worries to me, from your smallest sigh to your heaviest burden. Your faith does not have to be flawless. Your simple trust is enough because I am faithful. As you stay present with me, you will feel new purpose rising inside. I am not only fixing what is broken, I am growing what is beautiful and holy. My work in you is never rushed or careless. I am committed to shaping you into a reflection of my love, kindness, and wisdom for the world. Rest in this commitment. I am your God, and I call you by name. You have been following my footprints through the highs and lows, looking for assurance that I am close and that your life has a meaning beyond what you see. Hear me again. Nothing about you is random or ignored. You have wondered if real renewal can reach every broken corner of your heart, if your prayers go beyond the ceiling, if hope is more than a dream always out of reach. You have feared that the weight of your pain or the depth of your questions might place you outside my love. Listen, beloved, my gaze is fixed on you with steady affection. There is no part of your heart I turn away from, no shadow I refuse to light up with my presence. Do not build a wall between your weakness and my strength. Do not imagine your frailty can scare me. What you call failure, I call opportunity. Where you see limits, I send overflowing grace. Your honest cries and confusion are not lost. They are held in my hands and woven into your redemption. You cannot yet see all I am unfolding within you, but I know how to turn ashes into beauty, to write purpose using the ink of your pain. Trust the slow work of transformation. You may crave quick relief and instant change, but my wisdom nurtures roots as deep as the branches are meant to rise. True strengthening happens when you stay open to me, letting my love touch even the places you have buried. When old accusations from your past rise and tell you nothing can change, remember who I say you are. You are not your wounds or your worst mistakes. Let me rewrite those old scripts. Let me speak new identity where insecurity has ruled. When you agree with my truth, things shift, sometimes slowly, sometimes suddenly, but always with power. Shame that chained you for years cannot stand against the steady force of my acceptance. Regrets lose their grip as you open to my forgiveness, which is wider than you imagine. Do not underestimate your influence simply by staying connected to me. The choices you make in secret, the quiet decisions to love, the unseen sacrifices, all of these reach further than you know, shaping lives and shifting unseen battles. I am not counting your impact by numbers or applause, but by the faith, hope, and love growing in you as I tend your soul. The world will keep telling you to prove yourself, chase attention, and hustle for worth. My invitation is to rest in my company, to let your life become a window through which my light shines, gentle but powerful, transforming everything it touches. You may fear losing control in areas you have carefully managed, but surrender to me is not throwing away wisdom. It is releasing what was never fully in your control. True safety is not in anxiety, but in my care. I am the keeper of your future, weaving your days together. You are not meant to carry those heavy loads by yourself. Cast them on me again and again until your soul finds rest. When I ask you to forgive others and yourself, I am not placing a burden, but opening a door to freedom. Unforgiveness quietly drains joy and blurs vision. Hand me your hurt. I hold justice and mercy perfectly. What you place into my hands, I can transform. Releasing others and yourself does not excuse wrong, but it frees your heart to love and hope again. There will be days when everything feels quiet, when my voice seems muted and my presence hidden beneath ordinary struggles and disappointments. Do not assume I have left. Seeds do not sprout overnight, and gardens grow in silence before harvest. Trust that I am building resilience, patience, and deeper closeness in the waiting. Return to the simple place where our friendship began, honest and real. Let even broken words rise to me like a precious offering. The posture of an open heart always draws me near. I delight in your nearness, not in flawless performance. Do not expect a life without storms. I never promised that. I promised my presence in every storm. Seasons will change. You will walk through loss and through blessing. Nothing is outside my care. I go with you through every turn, calming your fear and whispering truth when everything else shakes. Stand firm in knowing you are rooted in a love that cannot be uprooted, no matter what passes through your life. Pay attention to the quiet stirring of my spirit within you. You may feel nudged toward compassion, patience, or courage when you least expect it. Do not ignore those gentle movements. They are my heart syncing with yours. When you respond, even in small ways, with kindness, truth, or sacrificial love, you carry my presence into the world. This is not a heavy duty. It is life-giving. It is how you learn to recognize my voice more clearly. In dark hours when pain or fear rises suddenly, remember what I have spoken to your heart. Hold my words in your mind and let them be your anchor. I do not mock your suffering or ask you to hide it. I am your comfort, your daily bread, your shelter, and your shield. You do not have to convince me to stay. I have already chosen you, and my commitment stands. Come to me tired, distracted, full of questions, or empty of strength. I am always here, always enough. You may still wrestle with uncertainty about your calling or whether you are enough. Lay those questions at my feet and let your trust in me be bigger than your need to know every detail. As you release control piece by piece, you create room to notice my guidance, the doors that open at the right time, the courage to say yes to the next step even when it scares you. My guidance is never manipulative or cruel. It is gentle, clear, and trustworthy. It respects your freedom while lovingly pointing the best way forward. Above all, hold on to hope. Hope is not shallow optimism. It is a deep conviction that what I began in you, I will finish. Hope steadies you in storms, shapes how you see your life, and lifts your eyes beyond daily struggles. When you cling to hope, you invite me to breathe new life into your story again and again. You are not alone in your longing. You are seen, chosen, and cherished right now. Take a breath. I am here with you, closer than your racing thoughts, closer than your own heartbeat. Every word you have heard is my shelter around you, not made of stone or wood, but of living promise. I am the Lord who pursues you, protects you, and understands you completely. We have walked together through memories and dreams, tears and joy, battles and breakthroughs. Every step you have taken, I have known. Nothing is wasted, nothing hidden, nothing too small for my love to hold and redeem. You may still wonder how lasting change will take place or how your wounds can serve any good purpose. Know this, I am the master artist, shaping brokenness into vessels of grace, turning your history into a story that lights the way for others. Your life, with all its bruises and turns, is not a barrier to closeness with me, but a doorway to deeper trust and new beginnings. There is a reason I have called you to courage and yet spoken to you with gentleness. You are called to carry both strength and humility, faith and surrender, vision and patience. Even when your inner voice shakes and doubts speak louder than faith, I remain steady beside you, inviting you to lean not on your understanding, but on my presence. Each day you wake is a new canvas for my touch. Lift your eyes from the discouragement pressing in. You were never meant to walk alone or earn my love by exhausting yourself. I ask you to open your hands, lay down the burdens you grip so tightly, and let me teach your heart moment by moment. If forgiveness feels hard, especially forgiving yourself, remember my forgiveness is not a trade you must earn. It is a gift poured out, washing and rebuilding what you thought was ruined. Your mistakes and regrets do not define your tomorrow. I define you, and in my eyes, you are beloved, chosen, and made for purposes far beyond your imagination. Do not fear the quiet seasons where answers seem slow and prayers feel unanswered. I am there too, working in ways you cannot see, lining up connections, healing, and open doors that will bring joy in their time. Stay willing to be taught. I love walking with those who ask, seek, and knock. Every honest question and every cry for wisdom is a step deeper into friendship with me. I am trustworthy with your doubts and your dreams, your fears and your ambitions. Whether you are weary or freshly stirred with hope, come as you are. My arms stay open. My welcome does not change. The rivers of living water I promise to place inside you are not dependent on your perfection, but on my faithfulness. You are not alone in your battles. Communities and friendships that reflect my heart are closer than you think. I will gently guide you to connections that revive your soul. Be willing to step out, risk vulnerability, share encouragement, and receive comfort. You are an important part of my family on earth. Your presence, your words, your love matter more than you know. Every kind act you plant, every quiet choice to stay faithful, builds a legacy bigger than your current troubles. Remember the authority I give you to choose life over fear, blessing over despair, peace where division threatens. The world will always offer distractions and reasons to grow numb, but I will always call you back to wonder. Notice my goodness in everyday things. The sunrise on your face, shared laughter, a calm night's rest. These are holy gifts, reminders that I delight in you, not only when you are productive, but also when you are still. You will not see every outcome exactly as you wish. Some prayers may feel delayed or unanswered. Trust me with what you cannot yet understand. I am not ignoring your longings. Every tear has been noticed. In the right time, what is hidden now will make sense. Keep coming back to me. Trust that my plans are always for your good and your hope, never for your harm. Let gratitude be your anchor and your shield against creeping disappointment. If you have wandered far, know I stand ready with open arms. Nothing, not failure, shame, distance, or doubt can separate you from my love. Return to me again and again. Let me renew your mind, refresh your soul, and rekindle courage inside you. Let this journey be marked not by heavy obligation, but by the sweet freedom of belonging. You are my delight. I rejoice over you. My voice is gentler than your worries, but stronger than your fears. Listen as my spirit whispers possibilities where you saw only dead ends. I will supply courage, restore hope, multiply wisdom, and stir joy again. What you see now as a dry valley, I see as the place of your greatest growth. Green pastures will rise where the ground looked barren, because I am the God who brings life from dust and purpose from despair. Leave this time holding not just comfort but conviction. Live each day awake to wonder, open to how I am moving in and through you. Go forward knowing this: you are never alone. The light within you cannot be put out as long as you walk with me. I am with you, for you, and within you. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing in your life is lost. Nothing you give to me is wasted. If these words are stirring something deep inside you, respond now. Say, I receive your love, and I choose to walk with you. Let that declaration be your bold step of faith, and share this hope with someone who needs to hear they are loved too. Amen.